Going on, guys? Back for another training session. I'll square that up a little bit. Nice and early as usual. Today's going to be a back day. Don't know how hard we're going to go. I don't know, we'll go pretty hard. We'll see how it goes. I'll try and lift heavy today. Yeah, other than that, enough talking about it. Let's get into it. Alrighty, starting off, some shrugs. That's better. Woo. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna try and superset these, so we're gonna be here for a while. We'll start off with 30s. Oh, there's fucking oil on the fucking Watsy. That don't feel right at all.
Fucking hell. Get in the hole, mate. Jesus. It's not usually a problem. Just waving my arms at that point. Whew. Not much there, that's for sure. Fuck. Me dead.
Whew. Until the next. Whew. Now we do the front. Getting there. Let's go do some next exercise. Okay, so this should do me. This is probably going to get me called every other name under the sun, but this exercise, before we start, I'm not saying anyone to do this. I'm simply showing you what I found worked for me. And yeah, back when I was fighting, I found I would always get neck injuries, especially in the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling side of things. Not so much the stand-up side, the
boxing, kickboxing stuff, especially the Muay Thai. Although the Muay Thai and the clenching, I'd always get a sore neck and very fatigued. Not as much as the wrestling and jiu-jitsu, obviously. And I ended up blowing a disc out of my neck. And when I went to get the scans done, I could see pretty much in between the vertebrae was really healthy from my neck down, where a squat bar would sit. So I was constantly getting that compression of the squat bar, but and up. So from that part up, it was all dead and had very bad, or not dead, but had very bad circulation. I thought, oh, well, how do I get that pumping mechanism, that weight, onto it? And I came up with this idea. At first, I couldn't even put 5 kilos, but I think the heaviest I've done is 30. And like I said, this isn't for me to tell you guys that you guys should do it. I'm just saying I found this worked unreal. I didn't even have a sore head, a sore neck after that, and I could throw pretty much anyone off me. So we're just bouncing lightly, creating that sponge, that pumping mechanism. I would usually use 2 towels, but I only have 1 at the moment. So let's try and make that just a bit thicker. And trying to keep a neutral spine. It's not leaning forward or leaning back. Trying to keep everything straight. The heaviest I ever done was 30 kilos. And I actually found it was thickening the bone density of my skull because it was flexing my skull as well. Which anyone that's into fighting knows that is a great thing. Less cracked, nothing cracks as much. And I would only do this every 2 days. But I ended up doing it for 2 years straight. And I managed to not suffer any more neck injuries. I had an unreal neck after that. And yeah, obviously I doubled this with other neck exercises, but this was the main one that I found helped me so much. So yeah, but if anyone does want to try this, do your own research and please start off slow. I started off with 5 kilos and I couldn't even do longer than 10 seconds. But now I just average 20 kilos because when you're trying to fight and be an athlete, you tend to go overboard with things just because the level's so high, but I'm not trying to compete anymore. So this is just a good maintenance for me, I find anyway. You do get some strange looks. You're like, what is this dude doing? So yeah, probably gonna get, like I said, called every other name and called silly and stupid, but hey, I found it works for me. It probably took bloody an inch off my height, doubt it. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. I still have some more neck exercises that I'm going to do, so I'll set the camera up and get into that. Forehead. Come down a little bit actually. And roll. Like that Mike Tyson one. And obviously, the further back you put your feet, the more tension gets put on the neck as the pivoting point. But basically, this is all I would do. And you sort of roll your head down a little bit. It hurts, but it's better than blowing the disc out of your neck, because that fucking hurts. And there's my neck exercise as well. Some of them. I need a bench to lay down on, but I won't get to that far into it. This was another one. So I basically go forward and back. Oh, actually, it's been that long, I forgot that part. There we go. Now this one I haven't done for a little while, but I usually do the weighted head bounces pretty much every second day, still to this day. All these years later. And then, once you're done with that, I usually just do a static hold. Just like that. Rest. There we go again. And to do sort of the rep style, you want it more down. And that's it. You don't want to overwork your neck because you use it so often. And it's not like a quad or a forearm or your wrist, you know, you can get through your day without fucking using your left hand or your right hand. But your neck, it gets worked constantly and only gets rested rarely, especially with some people and how they sleep. So never overwork your neck too hard. It's a very slow, very mindful process to build that muscle. But yeah, anyway, let's go cool down.
Well, that was back day. Felt good, felt strong. It's good to get a nice pump out of it. Good to get a decent pump out of the neck. I haven't done the wall one and the cable exercise for quite a while, but I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash or a lot of people calling me silly for having a weight on my head, but like I said, I'm not telling anyone to do it. I'm just showing what I found worked for me and helped for me. And as I said, if you want to do it for yourself, do your research before and start off super slow. It took me, I think, 1.5 years to get to 30 kilos on my head. But like I said, that was for my own cause. It was for my own fighting. It was for all of that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when I show the world that one. But other than that, very good. Feel strong. Now we're off to work. But hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you all in the next training session.